It's so good to be back in the U.S. We weren't really sure what kind of reception we were going to get because we've heard so many bad stories, but it was awesome. We saw people waving American flags and British flags, and everybody waving, and happy to see us home. We've got so many people that were yelling from the shore, welcome home. It's just an awesome feeling. I haven't felt this way since I got back from Desert Storm.
Here we are again. We hope we don't go back up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
So great news for over 1,200 guests that finally see the light at the end of the tunnel and are going to be able to get off of the cruise ships, the Zaandam and the Rotterdam. Stick around, I'll tell you what's going on. Hey everybody, and welcome to Cruising with Charles. If you enjoy cruising or are interested in cruising, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you get updates when I put another video out. So what happened today? Today was a great day for a lot of guests, crew, family members. Here's what happened. So here's what's been going on. The Zaandam left on a 31-day voyage out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, to go around the south tip of South America, back up along the west coast, ending in Florida on a 31-day voyage. They were scheduled to board the ship on March 6th, set sail March 7th, go all the way around, ending in Fort Lauderdale on April 7th. Well, that cruise came to an end today after more than 12 days in their staterooms in quarantine. So about 3 p.m. local time in Fort Lauderdale today, pilot boats headed out to sea to bring the Zaandam and the Rotterdam back into Port Everglades. The ports were lined with people waving flags, welcoming the ships. Medical staff, EMTs were at the port on Pier 19, ready to get the ships and start taking care of the ill passengers. There's been a lot of conflicting numbers with the number of ill passengers that are sick with flu-like symptoms. As it stands, from last we heard, there are only 2 confirmed cases of the COVID-19, and there have been 4 deaths on the ship. Don't know a lot of information about who died. Our condolences go out to their families. But among all those guests, there was a 92-year-old World War II veteran who, last I heard, was healthy and doing well. And my parents were also on that ship. The ship did get into port today. Florida residents, those living in Florida, were provided with private transportation to go home and self-quarantine for an additional 14 days. So you got to look at that. They've been in quarantine for 12 days now, and they're going into quarantine for another 14. Some of the other guests from different countries are waiting on charter flights to take them straight from the airport back to their country where they'll be under their country's guidelines for quarantine. There was a lot of back and forth. Should Florida let them in? Should Florida not? It was a humanitarian thing to let them in. So it's going to end up a good story for everybody. It's going to be a cruise that the passengers will talk about for a long time. And you got to remember, nobody flew to Argentina at the beginning of March to get on a cruise ship a week before the cruise line shut down everything a week before the President of the United States declared a national emergency. 2 days before the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 worldwide pandemic. And they've been trying to get off this ship since the day after the cruise line shut down, and no one would allow them. But the good news is they're going home. For some, it'll be quicker than others. But best wishes to everybody. They're finally going to start the journey home. All right. I'm going to be putting out another video just on the timeline for the Zaandam, because there's a lot of misinformation going around. And because I had family on the ship, I have tracked all the timelines exactly, the days of what happened and when. And I'm going to put a video out with that. That way, everybody can get a real understanding and make your own decisions. But there's a lot of misinformation, and I know there's going to be comments made below that I'll let you know right now I'm going to delete, because when you say the president decided this weeks before the ship or whatever, or people are stupid or sink the ship, I'm going to delete them, just so you know. All right. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification so you get more updates. Be putting out the timeline for the Zaandam. Be doing that here real shortly. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not holding my breath though, maybe we'll be cruising again this year. I'm hoping we get past this. I'm looking forward to going on some cruises again. But right now, it's not hopeful. All right, till next time, I'm out of here.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.